Hey everyone, today I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of what you should look for when getting a weapon. It's changed a little bit recently, so it might not be the best, but it'll at least let you get on your feet and give you a general idea. So here I just purchased a weapon from the trade terminal. Check out the item info. The first tab here, you click the eye to show basic info. It'll tell you the TT value. If it's below a certain percentage, it will no longer work. You'll just have to sell it off. Here is your damage per second. 5.2 damage per second. And it is a limited weapon. It cannot be repaired. Here's the efficiency. I've been told you're better off at 60% plus, but starting out, you take what you can get. It's not the best, but it'll work. Condition limit, after it gets to 3% on the TT value, it won't work. Your weight, that's really unimportant. Tier. The tier, it can go up quick, and what it'll do is it'll unlock these slots down here that allow you to put enhancers on a weapon to boost efficiency, damage, etc. And here's the unlock rate for those, tier increase rate, all the way to tier 10. Below tier, it tells you your skill requirements for this weapon. There's a damage requirement as well as a hit requirement, and they're both two different skills. Here, the recommended level is 0, so it's perfect for new players. And so obviously the skill progress will be 100% for both. Learning period, when you're first starting out, it might tell you that there is a learning period like this one does for me. It says yes, so this should say yes for you. And then when you get to where you're not going to skill anymore on it, or you've mastered the weapon, it'll say not anymore. The category, it'll tell you what kind of weapon it is, laser, BLP, plasma, etc. And then it'll go in to tell you what kind of weapon cells it'll use, or what kind of ammo you need for it. Below that, which can use weapon cells or universal ammo. These are weapon cells. They can be purchased from the trade terminal too. It'll tell you the ammo burn. So it's not one shot for one cell. It requires a group of cells. So in this case, this right here would be one shot. Below that, it'll tell you your durability, exceptional, which is exceptional. There's different levels, and all that affects is your condition burn. Like it'll burn down faster if that's lower. So if that's good, the TT of it will drop a lot faster. Below that, your attacks per minute. So it can attack a little less than 1 per second. So 4 to 4 times per minute, maxed out. Goes into your type of damage, which this one is penetration and burn. 2 and 5. It can get a lot more complicated than that. That'll be for another video. What you want to look for is your damage interval and your hit ability and crit ability. This is the range though. That'll be how far the mob has to be from you before you'll actually hit it. With these, after you get to where you start maxing weapons, it's ideal for it to be 7.5 on your hit ability before you start using it so you don't miss too much. But that'll be something you can decide and kind of play with to figure out what works best for you. And I'll take you on a quick hunt just to see or show you what it's like. So down here is your number of shots you have. So that's 166 times that number. that tells you how much ammo I have. And if you hover it over, it'll give you all the good details. To fire a weapon, there's two ways. Um, Two ways you can really do it. You can hit the space bar in my case and press the trigger and fire, or you can highlight a mob and kind of try to hover over him, which I don't like. I guess if he was a huge mob and you're just sitting there, you could do that. It doesn't quite work for me, but go ahead and show you killing this mob. You can scope in and change your sights by pressing the N button in my case to whatever you think looks best. We'll go with that one. I kind of like that one. And you can pop your weapon up and shoot him. You can scope in all the way for this, or you can scope out, which I prefer, so you can see other mobs around you that might be hitting you. And when he's dead, if you're still pressed in on the spacebar, you can right click to collect loot. Or, I'll show you another one. You can actually hover over him to collect the loot. And the loot will show up here. It'll show you what you get. And then it'll pop up in your inventory, typically under materials, unless you loot armor or a weapon or something else. And this will give you a general idea. See, it's burned 0.01 ped or 1 peck, and I have used up 0.14 ammo. In this case, my return is terrible, but it's something to do. A little fun. Your HP bar, when that's red, you might want to heal. These aren't going to kill me. You can evade mobs if your evade's high enough, but they can also dodge your weapons, or you can miss if you're not skilled high enough. Yeah, there we go. We're getting hit good. So if you're getting hit and you're hurting really, really bad, or you're afraid you might die, you can go purchase a FAP from the trade terminal or another player. It'll look like this. All you do is equip it and use it just like your weapon, and it will heal you. Thank you for watching.